I'm Bailey McTaggart. I am the founder of Altogether Now. We build brands. We've just launched our new website and I've got some questions to answer. What inspired the new website? We build brands designed for fame. And so with the new website, what we wanted to build was something that explains how we do that, why we do it, who we do it for, and the work that comes out because of it. The result we have is a mothership for Altogether Now. What separates building a brand from making it famous? Well, I believe that they go hand in hand. Fame feeds the strength of a brand, and the strength of the brand feeds how famous it's able to get. And that is the point of what we do. 1 + 1 equals question mark. At Altogether Now, 1 + 1, believe it or not, equals 3. When we named ourselves, we asked who we're talking to, who is our agency for? And our goal is to bring the world's most ambitious brands together with the incredibly talented people that work for us and with us to create exceptional work. And the sum of that is larger than those two things in silos individually by itself. An example we often come back to is mother and father creating child. Child being our work, mother and father being our clients and being our talent. The child, our work, could not exist without one or the other, and the sum of it is more than those things individually. Explain this phrase: fame isn't accidental, it's crafted. I talk about this all of the time. Fame does not happen by accident. It is completely man-made. When we think of brands at the studio, sometimes we'll think about them as people. And a way of thinking about this is we often use famous people as an example. So let's take Beyonce. Think of Beyonce. Beyonce is not famous for her talent alone. Her talent means that she can go on and have visibility and she can live in hearts and minds of her fans. However, it's the amplification, it's the press, it's the news stories, it's the social media, it's her appearing on a Levi's billboard that makes her famous. And so when we think about brands, the first thing we do is make sure that the brand is built for fame. Is it built to go on and have visibility? Is it built to go on and live in the hearts and minds of customers and be so ingrained in culture and in the world of the people that buy from them? Once that brand is built that way, we can take it and make it famous. We can amplify the story through social media, PR, influencer, advertising. Bring that back to our Beyonce example. She could not be famous without her talent, without being built for fame and being built for visibility. But equally, she also couldn't be famous without the amplification, without the press, without the stories. They have to come together and they have to be side by side. Do you have a favorite part of the new website? Well, for me, it is definitely the pages that show off our work. Agencies, particularly creative agencies, can be very tunnel vision about the creative. And don't get me wrong, that is what we live for. That's why we get up in the morning. It's what we love. However, what we wanted to demonstrate is that we understand the business of creativity. We understand why a brief exists in the first place. And so the new structure of our case study pages, we start with the work. It's so important. We show off what we've made. But very, very quickly after that is the challenge. What problem did the brand come to us with? And then following that is the approach. This is like extracts from our notebooks. Lastly is impact. What impact has the work had on the brand? What impact has it had on its customers? What's the best part about bringing a brand to life? The best part about bringing a brand to life is the moment that you see someone take their phone out and take a photo of it. That is personally what I wake up for. That is why I do it. That is what drives me, is building a brand and then making it in real life and making an activation or making a billboard, whatever it might be. And it moves somebody enough, it impacts them enough, it makes them feel something enough that they want to take their phone out and take a photo of it and post it on social media or show their mum or show their gran or whoever it is. When we see that, that is absolutely a sign that we have done our job correctly. Is there an area of the new website that people might have missed and should go back to explore? I would probably say our services pages. We have done a lot of work to our services pages. I think we have given a good insight into a little bit about how we work, how we build the brands we build, how we make them visible, and how we think about that from the very first meeting that we have with brands and we have with ourselves, we have internally. Don't get me wrong, we keep enough magic back for ourselves that we share with only our clients, but if you're interested, we have shared probably a bit more than we probably should have about how we approach the work we make. What is the dream brief? I think probably the best way of answering this question is explaining the glue that holds us together at the agency, at All Together Now, and that is our North Star. Our North Star is to create exceptional work. So our one promise to anyone that works with us or for us, whether you're a creative, whether you're a strategist, or whether you're one of our clients, the promise is that we are all in pursuit of exceptional work. But I'd be lying if I didn't say we had some pretty big brands on our dream client list. And the reason for that is because a lot of them are so immersed in culture, they have such leg room for driving huge visibility on the work we make with them. That is something that is definitely exciting for us. I think if I had to say one, it would probably be John Lewis. There you go, I've said it. Are we hiring? Always, absolutely. We're always looking for the most talented individuals to come and work for us or with us. And so our new website isn't just designed for clients, but it's also designed for our talent and our creatives. You can always find more information there, but absolutely, we are always looking for incredible talent to join the agency. Is there a piece of work you've seen recently that you admire? I think one brand that is killing it at the moment is M&S. M&S, I mean, I remember only a couple of years ago, M&S was always on a Channel 4 documentary talking about its decline and how it's suffering on the high street. And they have made a massive transformation. And they've done that because they've understood who their customer is. They've understood that M&S is not their customer's world, but they've understood how M&S fits into their world. They understand how M&S is and can be even more part of British culture. In terms of a specific piece of work that I've seen from them that I'm impressed by, I think it would have to be Picky Bits. We're Brits. For the 6 days a year that we get some sun, we love a picnic, we love a barbecue, we love a light dinner. What people are now calling that is Picky Bits. And the reason we call it Picky Bits is because M&S have told us to. It started with declaring National Picky Bits Day on 27th of June, I think it is, and then absolutely owning that on social, PR, getting involved with influencers, in-store advertising. They absolutely own it. And the effect of that is, instead of us now saying we're going to go for a barbecue or we're going to go for a picnic, it's shall we go to M&S and get some Picky Bits? And that is a brand that absolutely knows their customer. I think they're doing a great job. Is there any new work coming to the website soon? Yes, we are working on some really exciting projects and briefs at the moment that we are so excited to share. That's something that really fuels us actually, is when we're in the thick of it, when we're deep in the trenches, working extra long hours to sweat the small stuff and make sure that the work we produce is nothing less than exceptional, is thinking about when we release it to the world, when we can launch it, when we can see the brand get the glory and see customers enjoy the work. That is so exciting to us and something that definitely fuels us. So for sure, keep your eye out for work we're launching very soon.